imbecility is further represented by so many other rubrics. Insanity, madness, shy, loquacity, answering no question but, talking excessive, answers no question during which, trifle, seem important, chaotic, confused behavior, awkward, drop things, curious, dancing, grotesque, delirium, foolish, silly, delirium, gay, cheerful, delirium, singing, delirium, silent, and delirium, loquacious. There is a very long list. I am going to read all. Destructiveness, development of children arrested, embraces companions, hands his companions, gestures, makes hand, involuntary motion of the hand, winding a ball as if, gesture makes strange attitude and positions, head off, grimaces, imbecility, indifference, apathy, everything to, injuring himself, frenzy causes him to injure himself, jesting, trifles with everything, jumping, impulse to jump, kissing everyone, kissing hand of his companions, laughing, chill during, laughing involuntarily, laughing loudly, learns poorly, learning disability, studying, reading, learns with difficulty, mutilating his body, queer gesture in head of, revealing secrets, runs about, singing hilarious, joyously, talking, slow learning to talk, throws things around at persons, makes verses, and whistling. So these were rubrics indicating his real nature. So we'll try to explore and understand how these rubrics represent his state of imbecility. In the beginning, I told you Agaricus is an imbecile person, underdeveloped person. So first we should learn this meaning of imbecility. So what is imbecility? It is a state of intelligence when it is so low that person is much below than average level of intelligence. So his ability to learn anything is very poor. He cannot reason out things, does not fully recognize the impact of situation. So it is because he is imbecile. A majority of cases, they do not harbor negative qualities like jealousy, but they love everyone, and once they become angry at some particular point, it becomes very difficult to pacify them because they do not yield to any argument, because they do not have the capacity to understand the argument. Their mind gets stuck at some point that he loves such and such person. During such state, they become physically strong, so cannot be easily handled by physical forces and can either injure themselves or can injure others. Their body movements are also awkward because there is no harmonious coordination between their brain and voluntary muscles, so they are unable to do fine work. The above description of an imbecile person is at a very gross level and can easily be observed by everyone. If the medicine is prescribed on such gross conditions, it will not show any effect, though it is indicated. It will not make an imbecile person an intelligent person because they are genetically so developed. So we should try to understand the metaphorical meaning of all the rubrics, not only in case of this remedy, but also with all the rubrics of all the medicines. So to understand metaphorical meaning of every rubric is a necessity. Without this, you cannot prescribe, you cannot give accurate prescription. So there are rubrics: loquacity, answers no question but, talking excessive, answers no question during which, delirium gay, cheerful, delirium singing, delirium loquacious, singing hilarious, joyously, cheerfulness foolish, verses makes, and whistling. So all above rubric indicate that he remains happy and absorbed by him without being worried about happenings in his surroundings. Apne mein mast. So when we talk to someone or a question is asked to him, some of intelligent person is one who listens to our question, ponders over it, and then replies appropriately. This is a normal behavior of intelligent people. But in this case, he will keep on talking, singing, dancing, whistling, making verses, etc. All these actions indicate that he is joyfully busy with himself without bothering about his surroundings, as he doesn't realize the surrounding. So he keeps on laughing, whistling, dancing, etc. In reality, he may not be doing so in our clinic, but by his look, he may reflect a message that he is not up to the normal average intelligence. Jesting trifles with everything. So to trifle with something is not to take serious, important matters with an appropriate seriousness. Not because he is very confident or audacious or high spirited or courageous that he can handle things easily, but because he is not able to realize the seriousness of that earth. That's why he. So a mother always complains about her son that it is very difficult to make her son realize about the importance of anything. He always remains busy in himself. He never listened to her mother. If you ask him to arrange his school bag or take bath or to do some kind of homework, he will not listen. But when school van comes at the doorstep, he will become panic and do things hurriedly in a nervous way, creating a mess of everything. This is his routine work. Suppose if you do this kind of behavior one day, so next day you will improve it. This is a sign of intelligence. But if you repeating the same mistake again and again and again, so this is a sign of foolishness. So Agaricus is foolish. So it is very difficult to make him understand and learn anything. Jumping impulse to jump is another rubric. Jump means to just go from one point to another distant point without touching the point or matters in the between. When a person is talking about one thing, say about his disease, it is the same behavior to fully discuss or narrate about the disease only. Once this matter is over, then start discussing about other matters. But this patient has a habit of jumping from one issue to absolutely new or unconnected issue. This is again a sign of foolishness. So while discussing about the disease, suddenly he asks about your family life or about your qualifications or about the setting of your clinic, etc., etc., which has nothing to do with this disease process. He may just start telling about his own family or own education or some film, etc. Again, he may come back to the same situation of describing his disease or on the topic of his disease. So this is not a normal sane behavior. This represents his imbecility. Another set of rubric is kisses everyone, kisses the hand of his companions. What is kissing? Kissing means embracing someone or gestures of demonstrating your love, affection to someone. Though in certain countries or societies, it is a customary gesture to welcome guests, but you do it to only your very close persons, but not to all your companions. So people coming in your company or the people who are associated with you or are working with you, they are companions. So you do not do it to all companions. This is not welcome, or you do it just once or twice, not always or frequently. But Agaricus patient, out of his innocence and lack of sane behavior does it to everyone and repeatedly. So the gesture of kissing and embracing is also not of normal gesture, but it is an awkward gesture indicating his imbecility, means lack of intelligence. Other set of rubric is learns poorly, learning distance, disability, study, reading, learn with difficulty, talk, slow learning to talk. Here we shall be studying few very common words like learning, writing, studying, reading, etc. To understand them, first we take their dictionary meaning. This is always the way how we study rubric. Study, it is a careful examination or analysis of a phenomena, development, incidents, question, etc. so that it can be understood from all its aspects. For example, they were studying the data published by the government to explain the reason of inflation. Another meaning is Study is the application of intellectual faculties to the acquisition of knowledge by reading, investigation, or reflection, etc. They spend long hours in studying the murder mystery. Another example is he went to the riot hit area to study the communal situation. So, to study is to put one's intelligence to acquire knowledge about something. It is confined to one particular topic or subject. Study means that he doesn't go on studying each and every word, every situation. For example, we are present studying about Agaricus, but this study will make us able to learn its use to cure various patients. Learning means if you learn something or learn to do something, you get knowledge of it or skill to do it by your own efforts and hard work. For example, he learned mathematics in his school time. Once you learn something, you can do it in a perfect way independently. This is the sign of learning. You can make suitable changes to improve that thing or just to make some amendment in it or according to your own needs or according to the circumstances. So after learning something, you commit less mistake or no mistake. For example, a person begins learning driving, he has to be told repeatedly about various acts necessary for driving, like use of clutch, gear, or keep his attention straight on the road, etc. But once he becomes an expert driver means he learns driving thoroughly. He no longer has to be told about anything. He himself can do whatever is required for the driving. So we can say that after learning something, person commits less mistake, he becomes master of the act. For example, you committed the same mistake that you committed last time also. It means you have not learned anything from your past experience. To learn something, one needs to be an intelligent person with sharp concentration and also a strong desire to learn something. This is more important. Reading is the activity of looking at written, printed, or encrypted symbols in order to decode them or utter aloud oneself or to make audible to this. Example, I do not do lot of reading. Example, CD player is reading the codes of an. So for reading, one has to keep his mind focused on the subject or matter one wants to read. After reading, one may or may not learn or study anything. So reading is just for reading. It doesn't require much intelligence. So all the above actions, reading, writing, learning, intelligence, focused attention, Agaricus patient lack both the qualities, and so for him to learning, writing, reading, etc. become very difficult. Another rubric is grimaces. So grimaces is to make faces of different kind just to show one's displeasure or if somebody is doing something for you, you feel grateful to him or feel pleased by this kind of gesture. But Agaricus patient shows his displeasure by making different kind of abnormal faces. So this is again a sign of his immaturity or ungratefulness. Another rubric is awkward drops things. So awkward is anything that is not normal, balanced, harmonious movement is the awkward movement. In case of Agaricus, this is because of his imbecility. He tries to do some work as there is no proper coordination between his brain and his muscles. The movement of his body are not synchronized or signals orders generated by the brain in response to some sensory signals received by it are also not very coordinated, so the movement of body are uncoordinated. This is awkward. So there is no continuous connection from the beginning of an action to its end. So this is also called awkward. Certain signals in between are not generated by brain, so the action is not taken smoothly in a proper way. This is the awkward movement. So various points are left in between and person's mood goes to some other matter. As it has already been discussed above is jumping, drops things. This he cannot hold the things from the beginning to an end. He may leave the action or topic in hand in the middle without complaining it and goes to other action or topic just dropping the things up unintently. When Agaricus patient is talking about something, he just abruptly leaves it in the middle as if the matter is over, without realizing that the matter is still not over. A boy suffering of Down syndrome, this is an example, was made to learn writing alphabets. While writing, he leaves many alphabets in the middle without completing them, also without realizing that he has not completed the alphabet. So when this attention is drawn to this fact, then only he realizes his mistake after a very large effort. Another word is aphasia. It is the loss or impairment of power to use, comprehend words, usually resulting from brain damage. This is a pathological condition. So aphasia is forgetful of words while speaking, words hunting for. So this is again an example of an incoordination between his brain and tongue. He knows certain words in his mind, but his tongue is not able to speak it out. This is a sign of underdeveloped or maldeveloped damaged nervous system. Because of this sense of proportion is disturbed, he does not make an accurate judgment of things. That is, mostly he sees things, objects bigger than their actual size or dimensions. Following rubrics will corroborate this statement. Delusion body diminished is. Delusion whole charge means small hole appears like a frightful charge. Delusion water, spoonful of water seems like a water. Delusion dimensions of things disturbed. Delusion enlarged, distances are enlarged. Delusion enlarged, objects are enlarged. Delusion small, body is smaller. Distance, inaccurate judgment of distance. Size, inaccurate of judgment. All these above rubrics indicate that Agaricus patient does not have any sense of proportion. Something feels smaller and something feels larger, but he himself has no confidence and not courage that he can solve any problem. He feels that his capacity of solving problem are very poor as compared to the size of the problem, though a person of the same age with same resources can easily solve that kind of problem. But the Agaricus feel that he has no resource, no power to solve that problem because problem is of very great dimensions. It is a huge problem. So he feels that he is small. Small means he has less capability. Seeing body, his legs and his arms smaller than their actual size indicate his feeling himself incapable of handling comfortably and effectively because he feels the problem are much bigger than the capacity he possesses to solve them. So he gets frightened whenever even a minor problem arises. Right, what will happen to now? I am not able to solve it. So he feels this huge problem, though it is a minor problem, but he feels it is a huge problem, will disturb all his routine and will take a toll on his resources. He gets frightened that everything will be disturbed. Fear of being disturbed and aversion of being disturbed. So as in the case of a lady described above who got extremely tense and frightened on seeing just a small disturbance in her menstrual pattern. She said, I was thinking of discontinuing the treatment as it has already passed a long time. The rubric is delusion size, inaccurate judgment of size. But now this new disease has come up. I have a lot of tension about this disease, as if her peace of mind has been lost. I feel now I will have to continue the treatment for this disease also, as if her destination is far off. Delusion, inaccurate judgment of distances, and delusion distances are enlarged, delusion objects are enlarged. So she feels that her state of health is still far off. Now I am very tense because if I feel how will I be able to do all the needful. So she feels herself and her capabilities smaller than the problem. She said that there is normally a lot of household work at home, like seeing the children, cooking the food, and if this problem is to be treated, it may have to go to the hospital or to spend lot of money whether I will be able to do all that. So he doubting his capacity. The rubric is delusion body being smaller. How will I manage all these things? Everything will be just disturbed. Now will I manage this change? So he is fearing being disturbed and aversion disturbed of being. So Agaricus patient fears the disturbance in present circumstances because he feels himself incapable of managing the situation. Other important rubrics in this patient were anxiety menses after sleep which prevents, anxiety sleep during, anxiety during sleep menses after. So these are very important rubrics in case of agaricus. Let's try to understand their subtle meaning. Anxiety menses after. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is the feeling of uneasiness about something whose result is still in dark, means result is not known but expectations that the something wrong will come. So here person apprehends something undesired or harmful. And what is menses? Menses grossly you know everything, but for subtle level, what are menses? Menses is a normal physiological phenomena in the life of a female, so there is no need to feel anxious about it. So daily ladies take it in a very natural way, but agaricus patient does not. After means once the action is over means menses are over. It means agaricus patient becomes uneasy and apprehends something undesired after the menses. That is, even after normal physiological actions which occurs periodically in our body, if it happens, then agaricus patient feels very much nervous. Say, of example, we pass stool every day in the morning. So, after passing stool, agaricus patient will become nervous, will be frightened because of any reason. So, so why does one apprehend something harmful even when a happening has taken place? So this is because very minor abnormalities were observed during this happening. Suppose he is feeling frightened after the menses. So menses are now over, then what is there to be frightened of? But he must have sensed something abnormality in the menses. So this or these abnormal minor happenings give birth to future apprehensions because he sees this minor abnormality as very big problem. Delusion, a whole appears like a frightful charge. Because of this apprehension, agaricus loses his mental peace, means sleep. Sleep, it is a very natural, essential, physiological action of the body by which we get relaxed. If we get deep sleep, all our worries are over during the sleep and we become fresh on wake. In case of this rubric, sleep can be equated as peace of mind. This is the subtle meaning of sleep. Prevent. Prevent means stopping something from happening. The anxiety developed after the menses is so grave or overpowering that it does not let the person become peaceful, means go to sleep. Rubric is anxiety menses after which prevents sleep. So she sees some kind of danger ahead, so wants solution for it, as it seems a very great problem for her. And the rubric is anxiety during sleep. If we try to understand this rubric in the context of above rubrics, we can conclude that even when one is relaxed state means during sleepy state, the matter means the concerning the disturbance of her menses remains lurking in her mind, thus stopping her becoming fully relaxed. Anxiety during sleep after menses. It means even slightest disturbance in normal physiological phenomena that she sees it is very big problem and hence loses all her mental peace. Suppose normally he doesn't have erections, but once he has 2-3 erections, so he become very anxious. So some major disease has come in my gastric disturbance. But why? Because she finds herself too small. Small means has less capacity. Her strength resources are too small to face the problem. This is a reason of becoming anxious. So because she finds herself too small to tackle such a big problem means it seems like big to her only, not in reality it is big. So this is a very small description of Agaricus, but its use has been made in various other fields, and readers are advised to explore its more new avenues. This description is just a hint of those avenues. So now you have understood how deeply we go into the understanding of medicine. So once you understand medicine like this at a subtle way, by studying each and every rubric given in the repertory, you can easily make a picture of a mental state of that remedy. Then immediately you will be able to recognize as soon as patient enter into your clinic that this patient fits into that particular medicine. So this is how the giving prescription become very easy, but it is very accurate and does miracles in curing. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.